Thank you for visiting Keylogging Prevention page. I'm Zach. I'm going to go through a couple things today about what keylogging is, how to prevent it, and so you don't become another countless victim of it. So if you take a look at this fancy little picture, keylogging is really more around what your keyboard is, okay? It's a practice of covertly recording and monitoring keystrokes made on a remote computer, typically using a dedicated software application or piece of implant hardware. Now take notice of software and hardware, okay? Hardware is anything that's inside the computer, and someone will need to gain access to your computer itself in order to implant this hardware, which is very hard to do if your computer is locked up or if it's at home. Software itself is a lot more easier to have keylogging implanted in it. You can download it through adware by clicking a website, a link, anything along those lines. It may download, you may not even know about it. So we're going through a couple things to actually prevent so you don't become a victim of a keylogging attack. Now we have a page set up here, Prevent Keylogging Now. We have a couple things on here that we're going to go over to basically prevent yourself from becoming another countless victim. The first thing we'll start with is Sandbox. Sandbox is a program that creates a box, like a sandbox, that runs all of your active processes. Inside that box, protect your programs and documents from attacks from malicious software, i.e. viruses, Trojan worms, keylogging, which is a very big one, identity theft, and along those lines. So we're going to check out sandboxy.com, which is a free website. Access to free Sandboxy software on it. So you notice that the visual picture they have there, what Sandboxy does. Sandboxy basically creates a box in your hard drive that protects, has all your programs in it, protects it. It goes through Sandboxy, kind of creates a layer of protection so any malicious software doesn't get through it and harms your hard drive, harms your computer, harms any files or documents. There are some benefits from using Sandbox. We have secure web browsing, better privacy, you have secure email. So overall, using Sandbox is very, very convenient for an everyday user because not only protects you from keylogging, which is a big part of it, but also from everyday attacks, viruses, worms, Trojans, and any of those crazy things out there nowadays. Now, I've already downloaded the Sandboxy on this computer, so we're going to go through kind of what it is. Once you download it, you'll come to this. It's called the Sandboxy Control. You'll see a Sandbox default box. That's basically how you're going to be able to access your secure web browsing and any programs. So, you want to right-click on it. You want to go to Run Sandboxed, and then you have a choice between web browser, email reader, any program, start menu, Windows Explorer. So we'll go to web browser. It's going to bring up your default web browser for your computer. For this one, is there an Explorer? It's going to go to your home page. So I'm actually going to stop it. I'm going to go to hackersversusyou.tk. Once it loads up. Okay, now it's low enough. Now, you may not notice anything different to your internet browser using Sandboxy, but there is a difference. If you notice that the arrow, the cursor, is going up to the top of the top of the internet browser, top of the screen, and you have this yellow box surrounding your internet browser, that is what the Sandboxy is. This is what the Sandboxy does. Anything that comes into that box, anything in that box through the internet, is going to go through Sandboxy, and anything, viruses, any along those lines, any suspicious software, malicious software is going to stop. The Sandboxy is going to stop it, so those that go and penetrate your computer. It's protected. It has an extra layer of protection so you don't become another countless victim. Very, very important. Now I'm going to close that. We'll open something else. Go to Run from Start menu, Desktop. We'll go through and we will have a picture. Okay. Now your picture brought up. Now if you notice, you go up here again, you go to the top, and you notice that yellow box again, that's Sandboxy. It is protecting your documents now. Sandboxy is protected this picture from any type of software getting into it. Now pictures may not be that important, but it is good to keep pictures confidential because you don't want that on the internet for one. You don't want people stealing information. If you have any confidential information or files, documents, you can use Sandbox to open it up so any viruses are not able to penetrate that may be on your computer or using the internet. You may be able to hack into your computer and be able to take those files off your computer. So Sandbox really does help you out. So if you don't like sandboxing a whole lot, it's very hard to use or along those lines, we have a couple other programs that we have links to. Windows Defender and also some anti-logger. It really is going to help you protect you against the kind of keylogging atmosphere, what hackers do with keylogging. Now, don't be fooled that keylogging is not important, because it is. People are monitoring, but down the keylogging software, they can monitor everything you put in your computer. Anything from credit card information to your email address to your passwords, every little tiny thing. You can type in hello to an I am and it's recorded. Anything you type in your keyboard, it records. So, using Sandbox or Windows Defender or Anti-Logger, you can protect yourself from having your keystrokes recorded by hackers. Also, there's some tips on how to detect keylogger if you're unsure. And also, you can always contact us or Google keylogging. We're more than welcome to help you out if you have any questions. Thank you very much for visiting Prevent Keylogging Now. Be more than welcome to sign up for our newsletter, visit us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. Thank you very much. You have a great day.